So if this is in a public place, I mean, we've got 2,008 now. Do people not come up to you and tell you that you can't smoke that? Because it is actually smoking.
I'll sometimes get the odd look from people, but as soon as I explain to them what it is, it's all and done with. It's no hassle. There's no passive smoke comes to it whatsoever.
Nothing at all? How do you get the smoke then? What is the smoke? Because people perceive it as smoking. It's uncomfortable for people, surely.
I'll show you. You've got three pieces to it. You've got an atomizer, which is the silver bit. You've got a battery. And you've got the cartridge, the all-important cartridge. That's the one with the nicotine in. That's...
Oh, so it is nicotine then?
Oh yeah.
So I've just been smoking nicotine, have I, when I was smoking?
No, I'll explain what happens. Cartridge goes in.
Good.
Cartridge goes in. Put it back on. When I draw on that, what you see there is actually water vapour. The atomizer, little heating element, onto the cartridge, heats it up, tiny water droplets. That's why you'll see it disappears in a second. Watch. Can you smell it?
No, there's no smell at all.
There's no smell at all. It doesn't linger. It doesn't mess your house up. It doesn't mess your car up. I used to be on 40 a day. Well, all I smoke now is it. Marvellous thing.
So it must cost a fortune then, surely. To get an electronic gadget to replace a simple burn-up cigarette must cost you a fortune.
Well, no. I mean, your average price for something like this is around the £39. 36, £39. And then the cartridges, this is the all important thing, the cartridge.
Oh, that's where you're making your money, because you're selling the cartridges at £10 a go, aren't you? That's the thing.
I wish. The cartridge is in actual fact, depending on what quantity you buy work out as low as 50 pence each. Now a cartridge is the equivalent of around 15 normal cigarettes. We always say between 15 and 20. But if you say 15 to 20 cigarettes for £50, you're normally used to paying £5 a packet. It's a hell of a saving.
Right, so why are not more people doing it then? I mean, is this something that's brand new?
Relatively new into this country. We've been around, we were invented by a doctor about 4 years ago now. So we've been around 4 years, we've been very big in Europe, Holland, Belgium, Holland especially. 2 million sold in last year, I think it was in Holland, 200,000 in November alone last year. So yeah, they've been around a while, but we've only been in this country probably about 6 months now. And we were one of the first firms that looked at and thought, this is a market. And the reason we did that is because I bought one in Holland, which got me smoking from 40 a day down to 80, and it was went on this. And my son then said to me, "What a good idea, there's got to be a market for that." So off we went, and that's why they're selling so many now. I mean, we send them out dozens every day.
So what is the company called then? I mean, surely you just can't be called another cigarette company because you can't advertise it. It must be difficult.
It's actually called Smart Smoker. The website is in actual fact www.smartsmoker.co.uk. Because if you use one, you are a smart smoker.
Yeah, I suppose the question is, can you really be a smart smoker? Because smoking isn't smart at all, is it?
Look, the thing is, nicotine, we all know that nicotine is highly addictive. But nicotine is freely available in tomatoes, in potatoes, it's in everyday things. Although it's addictive, it doesn't cause you any damage. You've no carcinogenic things in this whatsoever. All the tar, nothing like that. Got to be the healthier alternative to smoking a cigarette. Every customer, we get phone calls every day from happy customers. One chap early on this week, he was an 80-a-day man, the doctor told him he had to get off him. He's down to, he does both, but he's down to 8 cigarettes a day, and the rest of the day is on this. That's another good thing about it. When I've tried to finish in the past, the minute I tried a cigarette, 6 months later, I've been put back on them. With this, you can have the odd cigarette and then go back to this, it won't matter. It doesn't matter at all, you know.
So what about it compared to chewing gum or using patches? I mean, if I've got a patch on, would I still want to carry one of them?
You won't need a patch on if you've got this.
Right, so you can completely replace all those other things I've wasted a fortune on. I don't need them anymore.
Throw them away, because not only have you got the nicotine, you've got the smoke, you've got everything you need with this. You've got something between your fingers, that's an important thing as well with smokers. And the cartridges are available in different strengths. So if you do, some people will use it as an alternative cigarette, so they can smoke in places like this. Other people will use it to wean themselves off cigarettes. So they'll start with the high cartridges and work their way down to a no nicotine cartridge. So you think if you have a no nicotine cartridge, you've weaned yourself off the main drug. You could still use this for the rest of your life if you wanted, because you're not even getting nicotine hit then. No harm done whatsoever.
What about the size of them then? So if I'm a real smoker, and I don't want to be carrying a big lump around. I mean, you must have a battery charger that I should.
It's a shame nobody's got an ordinary packet of cigarettes in here, because they're not allowed to anymore. That is the same length as a normal Super King in this country, 100mm. A lot of the ones on the market, this is 4th generation, a lot of the e-cigarettes on the market are that much longer. In the photographs they might look the same, but they're not. They're 112mm up to 120mm. Some of them will have a mouthpiece on them. It looks like...
Oh, the lady smoking in the...
Yeah, you know the idea, yeah. So that's what this is good about this. It's the most realistic one available. You know.
And they're improving all the time, aren't they, in terms of size and...
Yeah, I mean...
They look pretty realistic now.
That's right. That's normal. As I said, that's a Super King. By the end of this month, I'll actually have one that's the same size as a king size cigarette, 89mm, which is 5th generation. You know, look, the problem we've had is getting enough length of time out of the battery, by shortening it all the time. But you don't really relate it now. I mean, the battery will last me most of the day. But I always carry a spare battery around with me anyway, fully charged spare battery. It comes with 2 batteries. You know, we always put one spare in the pack to start with.
Can I get hold of the spares easily? I mean, I'm not going to be forced to keep buying a new one all the time, a new cigarette, and in 2 weeks' time the battery's no good and I'm going to buy another.
Straight off the website, everything's fully guaranteed anyway. The battery's fully guaranteed, the atomizers are fully guaranteed. You know, the atomizers will eventually wear out, the battery will eventually wear out. But to buy a battery would cost you about £6, to buy an atomizer about the same. You know, so it's not all available on the website. Even car charger is available.
Yeah, if you don't like it, we'll give you your money back.
Yeah. Well, I'm that confident that we get that many phone calls from customers. I'm that confident that if anybody can't take to this within 2 or 3 days, if they say they don't like it, we just send it back. We've had about I think in the past 2 months, as I say, we're sending out dozens a day. In the past 2 months, we've probably had 2 where the people have said, oh no, still
not quite what I thought.
Not quite what I thought, yeah. You can't please everybody all the time. You know.
So we'll give them the money back?
Yeah, they'll also get a full refund.
There's no questions asked, it's just a straight refund.
I have every confidence in it, so it's a straight refund. You even get the postage back that you'll be paid in the first place for it.
So presumably I've got to wait a couple of weeks then for my delivery, because you'll be bringing them in from elsewhere. And
if you order before noon, you will normally receive it next day. Occasionally, okay, we have a rush in the afternoon and you might not get it until 48 hours later, but we always aim to get them out.
It really is only a couple of days delivery.
Yeah. If we don't get it out same day, we get it out next day. Simple as that.
Alright, good.
Hey! I tried that. I could stop smoking with my boyfriend.
It worked.
It's worked.
Marvellous idea, right?
It's pretty good. I have a friend. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Try that, guys. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.